And Movember madness reaches a fever pitch between Jim Cantori and our own Mike Bettis. This morning, the beards come off with a live shave right here in the studio. Not with a chainsaw, hopefully. It's coming up next as Your Weather Today starts right now. Good morning. Welcome into Your Weather Today on this Wednesday, November 30th, 2011. I'm Stephanie Abrams alongside Mike Bettis. Mike, that scared me for a second to see a chainsaw when we were talking about shaving your beard.
Being a manly man is what it's all about, right? Well, good morning, everyone. Mike Bettis here. We're going to move through that rain and snow across much of the Midwest. Well, during the month of November, the men of the Weather Channel have been growing facial hair to raise awareness for men's cancer.
And it's the end of the month, so we are starting to shave them off. And there is Chad. He works at the desk. And people were saying he looks like an Ewok.
he had one of the more impressive beards, but it's coming off this morning. He's going down to a mustache. More when we come back.
Welcome back into this final day of November. It is Wednesday. You are watching Your Weather Today.
So for a lot of men out there, they've been supporting men's health by growing facial hair. This morning it comes off. We're actually going to take you this morning into our makeup room. So the barber is here. She's ready to shave everybody here at the Weather Channel.
I want to do me, Mike. I just want one little with the straight edge.
Abrams.
Yes, it's happening.
Have you had any coffee this
morning?
Ted
said I could do it, and he says I can.
We're going in. Jim Cantori is here, by the way.
Oh, there he is.
He's
getting ready to get shaved.
The beard is going away this morning, so it's
maybe he'll leave the stash. We'll ask.
The stash. Look at that thing. That thing is looking good, isn't it?
It is pretty solid. I like that it's white here and then black where his mustache
How do you do that?
All right. Also, it's the end of the hurricane season.
All right. We put him in the chair. Jim Cantori, the beard is about to come off.
I am double fisting it here. Which do you want, Cantori?
Let's go with straight blade.
Oh,
straight blade?
You're tempting fate now.
By Stephanie?
But you're not doing it.
Yes, I am.
I think he looks
Lean
pretty
back.
good, though.
Just relax. You'll be fine, Cam Man. Seriously, it'll be okay.
Step away from
no
the knife,
problem.
David. Step away from the knife.
All right, we are changing the name of the Digital Media Center to the Digital Mustache Center today. Trying to get in the theme of things today. Everybody's having their facial hair shaved off. I thought I'd go a little retro here, go back to the 80s. And we'll have a look at what's on weather.com coming up.
And, I love little nicknames for little towns like that. So if you have one for your town, let me know on Twitter and Facebook. By the way, I'm about to post a really funny picture on Twitter and Facebook of Cantori and Bettis. Great weather there into Chucktown. Let's go over to Jeff now and see how his stash is shaping up.
Well, we got rid of that. It was pretty easy, actually. But let's go ahead and take a look right now at what's going on weather.com. Maybe we'll be able to see that picture that Stephanie was talking about posting here in a little bit. But speaking of tweets, I went up to Lansing, Michigan, and this is kind of interesting. The driving in snow is the easy part. It's the avoiding other people who forgot how to drive in the snow, which is the hard part. Isn't that the way it always is? All right, now let's go over and see how things are shaping up.
Thanks, Jeff. So if you notice, during the month of November, the men at the Weather Channel were growing facial hair. Jim Cantori and I got in this little competitive bout, if you will. His is coming off, though, this morning, going just stash this morning.
But what happened to the blade, Mike? I thought you were going to do just the blade. This is a razor.
Yeah, well, it's called time. We had time problems.
Tanya is here from the art of shaving. How tough was his beard to go through?
It's not tough at all.
Really?
We like that. That's good news for Mike.
I feel much better now, but this is our tough guy at the Weather Channel, so his beard's a softy, you're saying.
Tanya, can I get a try at that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Ooh, it vibrates.
Are you sure?
They vibrate. Now, what do I do, Tanya? How does this work?
Just kind of take your hand, stretch the skin, and we just lightly glide.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Be careful.
Does that hurt? Am I hurting you?
Cantori.
I can't believe it vibrates. This is so strange. And Movember madness reaches a fever pitch between Jim Cantori and Mike Bettis this morning. Yeah, they're getting shaved, but not with that type of a tool. We're doing it right here in the studios live as Your Weather Today continues. Good morning to you on this Wednesday, November 30th. I should say Movember 30th. I'm Stephanie Abrams alongside Mike Bettis. You're going at 8:40 this morning. We already have Cantori in there. He has his beard off, and he just has this stash that is absolutely hilarious. I really hope someone takes a picture. I just posted some on Twitter and Facebook.
Mine's going to look outstanding. I'm going to go the full Manchu, I think. It's going to look pretty epic. Stay tuned for that. Also this morning, we definitely have your...
There he is.
Oh, the stash is coming off now. There's a live look, Jim Cantori.
By the way,
in our makeup room.
That razor vibrates. Since when do razors vibrate, Mike? And how does that help? I've got to ask.
I think it's, I got to be honest with you, I don't know. But if there's no cuts, then I'm all for it.
That's true. There you go.
Whatever it wants to do. More on that this morning for you, of course. And also, we do have your forecast. We've got a winter blast here in the Great Lakes, and then
North Carolina. Thanks for sending this in. Keep them coming. Abrams and Bettis at weather.com. And the fun fact about this, I'm told by our producer Allison, so blame it on her if she's wrong, that portions of Dirty Dancing were filmed here. And Mike, I'm thinking it's the scene when they're practicing the run and the jump in the lake. Ready? Oh, Mike, you were supposed to do the lift with me.
I haven't had my Cheerios this morning.
No. Great. Thanks for calling me fat, Mike.
I haven't seen that scene. I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
You know what that scene is, Mike. The lift. Everyone knows it.
I've never seen the movie. I'm not joking. Here's what's happening for you. You're here for the weather, aren't you? Thank you for the picture, by the way.
And now it's time to head back to see who's getting their Movember facial hair clipped.
All the men of the Weather Channel have been doing it this morning. In the chair right now, our executive producer, Ted Winter.
Look at that stash.
Yeah, he is really sporting a sweet stash. We all went with beards initially, and we're going with mustaches today for
looks so relaxed.
November. Is he asleep?
I don't know. He might be. Oh, he can hear us. I guess he doesn't want to smile because you'll mess it up, right? You'll get cut.
That could be. Oh, it's a good tip, I guess. He stuck in a quick one there.
I wonder if he knows Dirty Dancing. I'm going to go in there and see. Welcome back into the show. It's the final day of November, the end of hurricane season, and that means the end of Movember. Mike Bettis is going to hit the chair at 8:40 all morning long. We've been having different people. Oh, Ted is still going. He's really enjoying this process.
This is our executive producer. He had quite a beard going.
I wonder if he's getting his nails done, too. He's been in there a while.
I'm not sure what you call what he's going. He looks kind of like Sherlock Holmes.
But he is doing the blade, the straight blade, Mike, which
that seems so dangerous.
Cantori did the razor. What are you going to pick?
I don't know. I don't know if it's up to me, but I haven't seen any blood yet. So
no. Wait
until
you get in there and they give me something sharp, Mike.
Oh, yikes.
All right.
Is that a threat?
It's a promise, just because I'm a klutz. It's not going to be on purpose. I promise you that. It's also the end of hurricane season. That is a little less scary.
And of course, it's the last day of November, and that means Movember.
Ted is still in there?
All the men at the Weather Channel that grew facial hair to support men's awareness of cancers are getting shaved this morning. I'm going under the knife. Our executive producer, whoa, easy on the neck. He's getting his mustache done up right now. We'll be right back with more details. Stick around.
Up next, Mike Bettis, Movember getting shaved. Now, of course, it's Movember. We're going to check in on Mike Bettis getting shaved right now. But first, Jeff Morrow, we have a little surprise. This is Jeff Morrow. He's in the Digital Media Center. Look at his stash from back in the 80s. Morrow, you are rocking it. We love this picture. Do you remember what year this was by any chance, or how many years ago?
I think it was 1988.
88. Actually. I think you should bring it back, Morrow.
You think? I do. Hold on just a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can grow stuff that fast?
Right there.
Oh, there we go.
See? Anyway, all right, let's go back and take a look. You were mentioning earlier how at 10 minutes before the top of the hour you can always get your winter weather. And getting back to the snow, I love this tweet out of East Lansing, Michigan. The bus is stuck in the snow. Take me back to bed. That's a good excuse. I have to use that one of these days here, but it rarely snows in Atlanta. Stephanie?
All right, Jeff, you might want to stick around to see this. Tanya's going to let me shave Mike with a straight braid, right, Tanya? How do I do this?
I don't know if we should do this.
I think we should.
Oh.
What do I do?
You just kind of want to hold, well, you don't want to hold it like that.
Oh, no. You're not starting off well. Get away from my neck.
Are you right?
Yeah, right-handed.
Hold it like this.
Okay.
Not a good time to be learning the job.
And then you want to just stretch with that finger.
I'm scared. Are you scared?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Does it hurt? Am I hurting you? I'm scared. I'm not getting anything off. Sideways?
Yeah, just kind of stretch with that finger. And then go slightly this way.
Oh, Bettis.
Sideways.
I'm sorry.
Across
okay.
the grain.
Across the grain. Does that hurt you, Mike? Okay. There.
Stretch that way, and then just go slightly across the grain.
Okay.
Light.
Let me just try it by myself and see if I can get no blood. Are you gonna be? Is that hurting? Tell me when it hurts. That hurt. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yeah, no more of that.
You got okay. Now you can. Now we're under a little bit of a time. Now I'm wondering if I'm going to make it back to the set.
And Movember Madness reaches a fever pitch between Jim Cantori and our own Mike Bettis. Yeah, there's Cam Man, and I just posted a picture with just his mustache, and we want to know who you think he looks like, and wait till you see Bettis' mustache right now in about 10 seconds. Good morning and welcome into Your Weather Today on this Wednesday, November 30th, 2011. I'm Stephanie Abrams alongside Mike Bettis. And man, oh man, Bettis, look at that. He's shaved and he just has the stash going right now.
But laughter right here this morning.
I can participate in this as well, Mike.
I think you look solid. I really do. I think you look good.
Oh, and it's not only us here on set. The whole control room rocking the mustaches.
Oh, I love it.
Mario and Luigi brothers here, so we're having a little fun with Movember, raising some $6,000.
The Weather Channel men collectively have raised $6,000 for men's cancer awareness, and it's all the Movember mustache. I'm going to get this one off this morning, but what do you think?
I'm going to post a picture and ask what you think.
I don't even know who that is. Oh, it's Tim. I couldn't recognize Tim and Brad this morning. They got the bro mode this morning.
So anyways, I just posted a picture of Cantori. I think he looks like the Mario Brothers. I'll post a picture of Bettis, and we can figure out who you think he looks like. But of course, we have weather to talk about as well. We don't want to leave you out in the cold because it is cold in some areas here across the country. And there it is across the country. We have two systems that are affecting us. One in the east that's falling apart, and one in the west that is starting to grow.
All right, so let's
like get it together if you can, buddy.
I look ridiculous. Flat out, I look weird. Look at that. Look at that thing.
Oh my gosh.
That's a flat out mess right there. Let's show you what's going on. I'm not going to make it through this hour. Let's show you what's happening. Obviously, we got our X-League system here in the east. We've got our system in the west just now getting going. I'm going to turn this all into words so I can't see myself here. And then we've got the showers now exiting in the northeast here. So issues for you this morning in Bangor.
Mike, you need me to take over for you?
It's so bad.
You need me to take over? You okay? You need a minute?
I'm embarrassed for myself, I got to tell you. What's going on in Cleveland? Hello. All right, 33 degrees, and we've got the snow for you. It's shut off for you, though, in Detroit and in Toledo. 30 degrees, and you've got the sunshine. You head west. Now, we don't have a lot showing up on the radar, but things are really just now getting going in the west, and this really sets the table for the next several days. Storm system drops east, and it drops south. Notice what that means for some places, especially in the Colorado Rockies. We're talking maybe a foot of snow. The rest of the east is relatively dry. Steph?
All right, so let's have a look at where we are going to see some travel issues as we head through the day today. It's even harder for me to do this, Mike. Looking at you. Here's a look. Cleveland, that's where we've had the issues today. It's a little bit wet, and we are going to continue to see that. At least yours stays on. I have to deal with this thing falling off. Here's a look at where we are seeing that messy weather again. It's back closer towards the lakes here. Otherwise, down in Megalopolis, things are looking pretty good.
Here's Steph now with what we're watching.
You know what else looks a lot different this morning? That guy right over there, Mike Bettis, and his stash. We have a picture of Cantori up, who looks like Luigi or Mario from Mario Brothers. But who does Bettis look like? I got to post his picture. Mike, who do you think so far? Someone said from Anchorman.
Freddie Mercury, maybe.
Oh, Freddie Mercury. There you go.
Anybody from Anchorman.
All right. Let's have a look at our snowfall totals here. Indiana on into Michigan. This is where we saw 5, 6, even a little bit more. I saw up to 8 inches in some locations here, which is a lot of snow for this early in the season. There it is into Michigan. Of course, Michigan. Where do you live? I live right there. That's how it works into Michigan. Also, Cape Cod. You can do one of these numbers here to show off your guns and also where you live. Little snow left over into Cleveland. Mike? And now it's 20 past the hour, so it's time for Weather Out Your Window. This is from Kate. It was 36 degrees and cloudy at 6:59 in Goldsboro, PA, when this picture was taken. This is a picture of British soldiers' lichens, right? All right. Mutilistic assembly of 2 organisms, a fungus and an algae. Have a great day. Kate, thanks for educating me. I love learning little things like that. Those are actually really pretty. And I love looking at Mike Bettis with this mustache all morning long. We're in hysterics between you and Cantori. And by the way, I posted on Twitter and Facebook. We want to know who you think Bettis looks like. Cantori looks like one of the Mario brothers.
You know who I look like?
Who?
Jaw. Wider. This is I'm embarrassed. I'm beyond belief. I can't believe I have it. And it's real. That's the problem. I can't even take this thing off. Later in the hour, this is coming off, Abrams. I'll even let you shave me if you want to, just as long as it comes off.
Deal.
What's happening for you today? Let's run through the weekly planner.
It's you both.
We have those wipes all over our building,
yeah,
which is good. I mean, these little clickers.
Everyone touching them?
Every single day, right? Still to come this morning, get those clippers running. Yep, we are shaving this morning from Movember. So
I don't recognize anyone anymore without their facial hair.
The guys of the Weather Channel have been getting shaved this morning down to mustache.
That's not Chad.
Chad works here in our assignment desk.
I don't recognize him, seriously.
He was being teased because people say he looks like an Ewok. This morning, he is all clean shaven. Big thanks to Tanya. She is from the Art of Shaving here in Atlanta. She's come to our studios to clean us all up. We all look much better, don't we?
Well, you look fantastic right now, Bettis. But by the way, I'm posting pictures of Mike and Cantori on Twitter and Facebook. You got to tell us who they look like.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back into the show on this Wednesday morning, the final day of November.
I'm Stephanie Abrams alongside. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to figure out this myself. It's Movember. It's the end of the month, so we're shaving. And we've given everyone now mustaches. Cantori, I posted on Twitter and Facebook, literally looks like one of the Mario brothers. Mike, I can't figure out. And this guy, I don't even recognize. This is Chad. I literally had to be told it was Chad because I did not I still don't recognize him.
Chad works in our assignment desk, and he had the best beard maybe of anybody. And look at him now.
People said he looked like an Ewok. I don't know who he is now, like a little kid.
Younger now. All the men at the Weather Channel are growing facial hair this year, this month for Movember. It's to raise money and research and awareness for men's cancer. So appreciate everybody that's donated, by the way. A total $6,000 raised by growing hair.
All right, so the end of November means the end of the facial hair, also the end of the hurricane season, with a low of only 5 degrees. So maybe you want to keep on your facial hair if you are, going to be skiing through the the winter time, because it can help, keep you warm. And Jeff, you had facial hair way back in the day, but I haven't seen you with any in a long time.
All right. Well, I used to have a mustache back in the day, as we saw a little bit earlier, about an hour ago, but that has long gone. It'd be a little bit too maybe salt and pepper shaded. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have on. Yeah, there I am. Not too much gray in that. Yeah, that was back circa 1988, I believe. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have right now on weather.com. And we're following several different stories today, including the snow, which, of course, we just got in parts of the upper Midwest. I was looking at some of the tweets here, and one of them really caught my eye. Come on, folks, this is the first snow. Everybody just act like you didn't forget how to drive in it, which... okay. And we also, of course, go back on the hurricane season of last year. Right now, we're going to go check out how we can get rid of that last of the hair on Mike Bettis' face.
Well, his little stash is now gone, but we want to know what you guys think he looks like. So go on to Twitter and Facebook. We've posted it. But now you're finishing it off. What's the hardest part of a man's face to shave?
I think it is the mustache.
Okay, so should I try it? And what's with the vibrating razor? I've never seen a vibrating razor. What is that about?
Something sharp in her hands.
It helps to reduce friction on the face when you shave.
Okay, so what part were you using?
Just that back piece to be right underneath the mustache.
Hold your nose here, Mike. Do I go up or against the grain or away from the grain?
You're doing it correct. I'm with the grain.
I'm scared here.
You're scared.
Yeah. Mike, maybe you can, since I'm doing this, you can shave my legs or something to get me back. Does that work or is that gross?
You have no idea how nervous I am right now.
But you're okay, right? You're doing fine just here. Are you glad to have it gone, Mike?
I'm very relieved that this thing is just out of here.
Out of there?
I look pretty nasty.
Okay, come over here with Patrick, who's also part of Movember. Come on, Patrick, get on camera. He's getting shaved off too. Are you happy to have your facial hair gone?
Yes. I'm very happy for the cleanup.
The cleanup of it there as well.
I kicked out of the chair for Mike, so I'm half done.
You're half done there.
All
right.
Say, Tanya, thank you so much. Art of Shaving was here.
Yes. And thank you, everyone, for donating. We raised $6,000 for men's health.